Hey, thank you for joining Wednesday prayer time. I really do appreciate your commitment to pray together. And as we pray together tonight, I kind of carry over from yesterday. At the end of our staff meeting yesterday, we've actually been doing this since COVID. At the end of every staff meeting since COVID, we go around the circle, and each staff person shares two words that are descriptive of where they are in their heart, in their soul. Like just what's the state of my life kind of thing. And because we just wanted to, especially during COVID, because COVID was so crazy, it was so whacked out. We wanted to make sure that if we weren't okay, that we had a safe space to say as much, and that we were there for each other. So it was really very meaningful to me that we did that, and so we still do it. And yesterday, the word heavy just kept being shared around the circle. Sometimes not even understanding why. There's just this weight, there's just fatigue, there's just this heaviness. And as I think about our list for today, there's just some heavy stuff, and we feel it. When one of us is going through something, in our church family, in our friendship community, in our in our families at home, it might not be my specific issue, but it is my problem, because you're my problem kind of thing. I don't know, I'm kind of rambling on. It's way past my bedtime. So but anyway, so I would encourage you to this practice of being mindful of the state of my soul and sharing it with someone. And I know for some of us, we live alone, and it might not be an easy thing to do. Maybe work on finding that person that you can connect with on a very regular basis, and we're better together. When we say that and we mean it, and this is certainly one of the ways that we journey through life better, is when we know that we're here for each other. And so our list for today. Wendell Robinson, Corinne Faircloth's uncle, or her uncle's brother, had a heart procedure, and there have been some complications. So Corinne asked that we pray for Wendell and his family, and for the surgeon. We've been praying for Harold Wilford's brother Jesse, and I learned today that Jesse has passed away. So we are saddened by that, and certainly pray for you, Harold, and for Carol, and for your whole family. We've been praying for Bruce Golson, and he's just had a rough time, really tough, harrowing experience while they were on vacation in France. Well, they got Kat and Bruce got home, and now there is more issues, and Bruce is going to have another surgery on his hip tomorrow with this battling this infection. So our prayers go out to the Golsons. And on Friday, Willie Hubbard is going to have a vertebroplasty procedure. So prayers for Willie. We were saddened in lots of ways this week. Craig Iverson passed away early on Sunday morning. And so we pray for you, Barbara, and Jennifer, and Erica, and your whole family. Our service for Craig will be on Saturday morning at the church at 11 o'clock. Holly Jones passed away this week, and we're saddened by that loss. And Bradley Suggs, Michelle and Rick Rogers' son. Bradley took his life last week, and man, it's such a heavy thing. So hard for all of us, really. Michelle and Rick are well, it's just really hard. And we pray for Patsy and Dick Rogers as well. You know, and well, his service will be tomorrow, and just pray that you would be in prayer with all of them, and all of the folks that will be coming. Bradley was just outgoing, well loved, beautiful child of God, and so we just pray for God's loving embrace to be around the entire Rogers family. Amy Kilgore, who was a teacher at Waynesville Middle School, is battling aggressive cancer. She's a friend of Sarah Beth Lee. Beverly and Roger Bard's grandson, Cody Bard, he's in active duty overseas. He's been moved to a safe situation, and he's able to contact family now. We've been praying for Cody for a while. And another family member of the Bards is Zach Kuntz, and he has been called up to the East Coast to help with Hurricane Aaron. So prayers for his safety. Lawrence Braxton, we saw Lawrence, but he had also a medical ordeal, had some time in the hospital, but he is now home and resting and recovering. Jim Summers has been in the hospital, is now also recovering at home, and we continue to pray for you, Jim. Jeanette Shaver, we're praying for you and as you grieve the loss of your sister. And tomorrow, a big surgery for Teresa Courtney's grandson, Cameron Harding. Cameron is 11 years old, and he is having surgery at the Boston Children's Hospital. Cameron has a spinal muscular atrophy, and so this is the second surgery. The first one was on August the 15th, but his condition makes this a very dangerous surgery, and this is the big one. And so, you know, anxious, and so we're just praying for Cameron, for his mom Allison, his dad Rob, and his sister Emerson, and of course for Teresa. Just that God would be present with all of you tomorrow, and also just to help the surgeon and all those who will be caring for Cameron to be at their best. Charles Matlack's granddaughter, Jennifer Baker, is undergoing treatment for breast cancer. We continue to pray for Andy Fowler, Linda Varner, the family of John O'Day. Garvin Harwell has been discharged from rehab and is progressing well. We'll have some more tests. Corinne Faircloth's son, a friend's son, Axley, who is having some tests done on his heart. We pray for him. John Griswold's friend, Tyler Moody, had a heart attack and is at Mission Hospital. Those with ongoing issues, we're continue to pray for George Hyatt, River's dad Billy, Danny Shipman, Miles Supala, Ethan Milton, Corey Pierce, Lynn McNeil, Swafford, Carl Johnson, Dolly Connor, Becky Haynes, Paul Butler, Mary Coulter, Patrick Dyer, Roy Watkins, Gordon Pike, Becky Haynes, Dick Rogers, Kathy Pickrell, Sister Patty Joe, Janet Mara, Roger Bard, Alan Livingstone, Rebecca Beaver, Ken Vanderlawn, Mary Ellen Allen, Dorothy Braxton, and Preston Tinsley. We call out the names of those who are receiving cancer treatments. Bo Medford, Dawn Collins, Luz Alvarez, Robin Johnson, Derek Bland, John Sears, Sherry Mock, Wanda Gibson, David Lombard, Tom Massey, Brenda Griswold, Nancy Ray, Ann Dismuke, Ted Neighbor, Christopher Holt, Reed Taylor, Sandy Brady. We pray for Stephen, Mike, Scott, May, Laura, Joe, and Carly. For Irene Noland, Pat Maroney, Barbara Malden's sister, Kyle Thomason, Chris Eulery, Chris and Jim Donahue, Susie Ward, John Ballantyne, and Katie's Aunt Joe. Our prayer is that God will hold and keep all of us, especially these that we have mentioned and called out in prayer. That God's healing presence, that God's peace and comfort that goes beyond words and explanation will just run deep in our midst. Thanks for your attention to these things. May God bless you, and I hope you have a great night, and we'll see you soon.